Ooh, so good. Smoking hot picks. You already know what it is. Winning is the motto. Kind of salty because I woke up late and missed some key soccer picks that I wanted to lock in. But that's okay because I bet every single sport that you can that you can possibly think of. And I'm coughing because this shit is some fire. Anyways, got an NHL pick that I really like. Love this shit, okay? So, let's see. Let me check my computer so I can give y'all the exact time on the puck drop and give you some other small leans that I have as well for other sports. Been a little bit MIA. Had a 30-day Facebook ban, and I just kind of never really got back to being actively online and shit just because the censorship is ridiculous. But let's look into some of these open bets that I have and just feeling generous today. I'm just going to give you guys some of the leans that I have. Okay, I put a live bet in for Boston Bruins. Hopefully that's going good. Got the -1.5 for Tampa Bay at -110 against Columbus. Let's take a look and see exactly what time that puck drop is. It's at 6:08 Central Time, so that gives you guys some time to lock that shit in. Philadelphia Flyers -1.5. Really like this play. Plus, excuse me. Plus the 135, -1.5 Philadelphia Flyers taking on the New Jersey Devils. I do feel like Philadelphia is just a clearly superior team, and although New Jersey has had sputters here and there and have looked semi-okay at times, I think that Philly gets the job done here, and the plus 135 is too good to resist. So I'm going to take that. The Rangers minus the 1.5 against Buffalo at -110 is also a pick that I just, I can say the same thing as far as the breakdown. Buffalo's looked solid, at best at times, but they're just not really on the same level. The NBA play that I sent out on my live, I'll go ahead and give you guys that one too. It was Orlando plus the 6.5, and that one tips at 7 p.m. Central Time. Taking a look at these lines, a couple leans that I have, I would probably ride with the Kings at plus the 7.5. Golden State at -7.5 is just a little bit too high for me. I think the Kings lose by, 4, 5, maybe even find a way to win that game if they scratch and claw hard enough. They're not a terrible team. Golden State coming off of a solid game against just 1 second here, let me take a look here. For some reason it's not showing me the last team they played. I do so many picks that it's hard to keep up sometimes, but yeah, I like the Sacramento Kings at plus the 7.5. I think that's pretty doable. I think that's a strong line after Golden State coming off of a solid performance in their last game. Another game I really like is Milwaukee taking on Atlanta The over 226.5 at minus 105 is solid. I think Atlanta puts up a decent fight, and with that, they bring points. And Milwaukee's going to do what Milwaukee does. They're going to put up points. 226 isn't too high. I'd take a stab at that. That's also a lean. The Cavs taking on Washington. Washington favored by 7. The total sitting at 226.5. Minus 110 either way. Cleveland first half spread seems like it could be a play for that. I think Cleveland, not a terrible side, and they start games okay. So Cleveland first half spread would be a lean for that game. Let's see. Got some Liga MX later, it looks like. 5:30 p.m. Central. America taking on Toluca. Really like America on the money line at the plus 115. Price is lovely. They're coming off of a draw. They're going to get back to winning ways against Toluca, I believe. Querétaro taking on Juarez. Minus the 160 for Querétaro. Juarez at plus the 400. Over sitting at 2.5 and minus 105 price. I like. Let's go with under 2.5 for this play. Under 2.5 for Querétaro versus Juarez. Lean for that. And I'll also give you a lean for the last and final game of the night for Liga MX. Pachuca taking on Santos. I like the over 2.5 at plus the 115. That's a really nice price. I think both those teams are solidly, evenly matched, and both can put up goals against each other. The under 2.5 at minus 140. Too expensive for me. Won't put up that price for that. So yeah. Plenty of leans, plenty of good picks to get in, lock them in, guys, and hope that everybody has a good rest of the Sunday afternoon and evening, and smoking hot picks. Let's get this money, y'all.